Good afternoon. I'm Sabrina Terenzi, the principal of Plymouth Scholars. Welcome to the lottery. I'm so excited that you could join us. Today we will be filling seats for our fall. After the lottery, we will post the lottery results online, and you will also get sent a communication via email to all your families. If your child is accepted into our lottery, congratulations. We are so excited for you and can't wait for you to be a Plymouth Puma in the fall. More information and paperwork will be sent to you in the next few days. If you are on the wait list, please do not worry. There is a lot of movement throughout the summer, and we will be in contact with you regarding it all. You can check your status online and see if your child has moved in the wait list, or you can call our office to get more information. We will also notify you immediately if a spot becomes available. I'd also like to welcome our third-party official. Her name is Joanna Krenk. She is here today and not affiliated with Plymouth Scholars or National Heritage Academies. The third-party official will witness the lottery today to ensure fairness for all of our families. I encourage you to visit the enrollment website or plymouthscholars.org for more information on our lottery. The link to the lottery will now be in the comments. It's also on our website. Enjoy watching it. Fingers crossed that you get selected for our school. We'll play the video for you now. Congratulations if you get in, and if not, keep your hopes up. We hope to see you in the fall. Bye, everybody.
Welcome to our lottery. When we receive more applications than seats available for the next school year, we must perform a lottery for all offered grades. All applications received during the open enrollment period are eligible for selection. We will be recording the lottery, and requests to view the video can be made at any time. Lottery results will be available online after the lottery is complete. The lottery process will be done electronically. To ensure fairness and accuracy, the lottery software was set up by an independent company with no affiliation to our school or National Heritage Academies. In addition, a neutral third-party official will be present throughout the process. This person is not related to any student, staff member, board member, anyone applying to the school, or a National Heritage Academies employee. There are 2 steps to the lottery. First, the lottery software will randomly draw the grade order that the entire process will follow. Second, students will be selected based on enrollment preference groups. In an effort to keep students within the same family together, we will honor sibling preference, which plays an important role in the lottery. Sibling preference is defined as children who have at least one common parent or legal guardian and are living in the same household at least 50% of the time. Sibling preference is granted prior to the lottery when an applying student has a sibling already attending our school. It may also be granted during the lottery, but only when the student's sibling is accepted. If a seat is available in a grade of the student who is granted preference, he or she will be placed in the available seat. However, if there is no seat available, the student will be placed in the next spot on the waiting list in the sibling preference group. At our school, preference is also given to the groups indicated in the order in which they are listed. If your child is accepted, we will send an acceptance package. This will be emailed and mailed to the home address we have on file. The acceptance package includes critical paperwork needed to enroll. Please read through this information carefully. If you do not receive the acceptance package sent to you, contact our front office. Registration paperwork can be completed online and is required within the deadline specified in the acceptance letter to secure your child's seat at our school. Included in the acceptance package is information regarding our online parent portal. We must have an email address on file for you to set up a portal account. If you didn't provide one when you applied, please contact the office. If you have a child already attending our school and have set up your parent portal account, paperwork for your new student will not be available until at least 24 hours after the lottery. Communicating with you is important to us. Please keep your contact information up to date by notifying us of any address, email, or phone number changes. If we try to contact you by mail and the mail is returned, or if we are unable to reach you at any of the phone numbers or email addresses you provided, we will remove your child's name from the list. If your child is placed on the waiting list, please keep in mind that movement is common. During the summer, you will receive regular emails updating you with your child's waiting list position. If you want your child to attend our school, stay on the list, since openings can occur at any time, even after the school year begins. If you are no longer interested in our school, please let us know so we can remove your child's name to provide an opportunity for another child on the waiting list. Once your child has been removed from the list, you will need to reapply if you change your mind. Thank you for choosing our school and best wishes in the lottery.
Okay, good afternoon and welcome to the Plymouth Scholars 23-24 Lottery. Just a quick note before we get started, the lottery software will display the children randomly drawn by their ID number. And this ID number was mailed and emailed to you. If you don't have your child's ID number, please contact the school office. To start, let's look at some numbers. During our open enrollment period, we received 670 applications, and we have 95 open seats. So our open seats are in Young Fives Kindergarten, which we have 24 seats, and in kindergarten we have 61 seats, and in 8th grade we have 10 seats. Grades 1 through 7 will be forming a waiting list as a result of our lottery today. So the first step is to draw our grade order in which we will follow. So 8th grade will go first, 6th grade, 2nd grade, then Young Fives, then 3rd, then 5th, then 4th, kindergarten, 1st, and 7th. Okay, our first preference group is sibling preference. These are applicants who have a sibling currently enrolled in our school. And we'll start with 8th grade. We didn't have any in 8th grade, so moving on to 6th grade. We are forming a waiting list in 6th grade, so these students will go on the waiting list with sibling preference. Moving on to 2nd grade, none there, but in Young Fives, we have 728-957 accepted in Young Fives. 728-827 is accepted. 727-602 accepted. 728-017 accepted in Young Fives. 728-099 accepted. 730-553 accepted in Young Fives. 731-302 accepted. 733-165 accepted in Young Fives. 728-363 accepted. 728-292 accepted in Young Fives. And 727-829 accepted in Young Fives. Okay, that concludes Young Fives Kindergarten. Moving on to 3rd grade. And 5th grade, these grades don't have sibling preference. In 4th grade, we have a student who will end up on the waiting list with sibling preference. Okay, now on to kindergarten. We have seats available in kindergarten. 733-315 accepted. 727-824 accepted in kindergarten. 728-388 accepted. 728-013 accepted in kindergarten. 728-118 accepted in kindergarten. 728-285 accepted in kindergarten. 728-116 accepted. 728-055 accepted in kindergarten. 694-691 accepted. 732-734 accepted in kindergarten. 732-561 accepted. 728-357 accepted in kindergarten. 730-904 accepted. 729-081 accepted in kindergarten. 731-631 accepted. 728-081 accepted in kindergarten. 728-369 accepted. And 728-355 accepted in kindergarten. That concludes the sibling portion of kindergarten. Moving on to first grade. We have a waiting list in first grade, so this student received preference on that waiting list. And then seventh grade, we didn't have any in seventh grade. So moving back to the top of the order, looking at staff preference. These are applicants whose parent or legal guardian is a staff member at our school. And we didn't have any in eighth grade. We don't have any in sixth grade, none in second. And in Young 5, 728-367 accepted in Young 5s. 728-272 with a sibling 728-271, both children in Young 5s and both accepted. And I believe that's all that we have for staff preference. So I will click through here and we'll get to our remaining applicants. These are applications that don't qualify for any of these previous preferences. So back to eighth grade. 434-160 accepted in eighth grade. 484-605 accepted. 443-326 accepted with a sibling 5-76620 in fourth grade on the waiting list with preference. 733-048 accepted. 732-576 accepted with a sibling in fifth grade and a sibling in third grade and a sibling in first grade. All of those siblings on the waiting list with sibling preference. Okay, in sixth grade, we are forming a waiting list. The first two students on this waiting list received sibling preference from earlier in the process. So we'll just continue to draw students and place them on the waiting list. We'll end up with 41 students on this list. Okay, that concludes the sixth grade waiting list. We're going to move on to second grade. Also forming a waiting list here with 69 students who will end up on the waiting list today. If your child ends up on the waiting list today, please don't be discouraged because there is movement on the waiting list. A lot can happen between now and the first day of school. Keep an eye out for monthly emails with a link that you can click on to check out where your child is on the waiting list. Okay, that concludes second grade. We're going to Young 5s. Now we still have seats available in Young 5s. 727-982 accepted in Young 5s. 727-618 accepted in Young 5s. 727-596 accepted. 733-049 accepted in Young 5s. 727-586 accepted. 728-284 accepted in Young Fives. 728-117 accepted in Young Fives. 727-551 accepted. 730-330 accepted in Young Fives. 729-260 accepted. The remaining applicants will go on the waiting list. Congratulations to all our new Young Fives students. We can't wait to see you in the fall. Please keep an eye out for that acceptance package with information about our parent portal so you can register your student. Okay, that concludes Young Fives. Moving on to third grade, we had one student who was drawn earlier with sibling preference, so we're starting with number 2, and we'll have 81 students on this waiting list. Okay, that concludes third grade. Moving on to fifth grade, and we're forming a waiting list of 39 students here. The first student on the waiting list currently was drawn earlier because they had a sibling who was accepted. Okay, that concludes fifth grade. Moving on to fourth grade. We'll have 80 students on our fourth grade waiting list at this time. The first 2 were drawn earlier because their sibling was accepted. Okay, that concludes fourth grade. Moving on to kindergarten. We still have some openings here. 731-106 accepted in kindergarten. 727-403 accepted. 728-002 accepted with a sixth grader on the waiting list, a third grader on the waiting list. Both of those waiting list students receiving preference and bumping up. 727-820 accepted. 730-412 accepted into kindergarten. 729-430 accepted. 727-428 accepted in kindergarten. 731-967 accepted. 728-253 accepted in kindergarten. 731-038 accepted. 728-483 accepted with a sibling in first grade being placed on the waiting list with sibling preference. 728-104 accepted. 729-909 accepted. 727-594 accepted in kindergarten. 727-412 accepted. 728-166 accepted. 730-457 accepted into kindergarten. 727-562 accepted in kindergarten. 732-835 accepted in kindergarten. 728-206 with a sibling in first grade, 690300, receiving preference on the waiting list. 730-543 accepted. 730-865 accepted in kindergarten. 731-105 accepted. 729-335 accepted in kindergarten. 731-201 accepted. 692-345 accepted in kindergarten. 727-587 with a sibling in third grade on the waiting list receiving preference. 728-078 with a sibling 728-080, both in kindergarten and both receiving preference. 728-227 accepted. 731-203 accepted. 727-419 accepted. 727-808 accepted. 727-983 accepted in kindergarten. 728-274 accepted with a fourth grader who is on the waiting list receiving preference. 727-501 accepted. 727-627 accepted. 732-572 accepted in kindergarten. 728-135 accepted. 731-610 accepted in kindergarten. 729-107 accepted. 728-358 accepted with a sibling in fourth grade receiving preference on the waiting list. And 730-278 accepted. Congratulations to our new kindergartners. Again, that acceptance package will be mailed and emailed out to you. And that acceptance package has information about our parent portal where you can complete forms. You can also, during the school year, check on your child's grades and attendance and lots more. If your child ends up on the waiting list, please don't be discouraged because waiting list movement is common. And you'll have a chance to check on your child's waiting list number every month. And that concludes kindergartens, and we will move on to first grade. We had 4 students who received sibling preference from earlier. So we're starting with number 5, and we'll have 90 students on this list. Again, if your child ends up on the waiting list, you'll receive an initial communication right away, but you'll also receive emails every month with a link that you can click on to find out where your child's place is on the waiting list as it moves. Okay, that concludes first grade. Moving on to 7th grade. We'll have 13 students on the 7th grade waiting list. And that concludes our lottery. Thank you for joining us, and congratulations to all who've been accepted. We'll be posting lottery results online shortly, and we'll send communication to all families. If your child has been accepted, keep an eye out for more information about important paperwork and our parent portal. If your child has been placed on the waiting list, please don't be discouraged. Movement is common, and you'll be able to keep track of your child's waiting list position throughout the summer. Thank you.